Hey everyone. Happy Friday. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Coach Kim here from KimberlyBroom.com. It's Friday night. I just wanted to pop on. I had some thoughts. Excuse me. Clearing my throat here. Had some thoughts on a few things that came up for me this week, and I thought I would share because I thought they were kind of funny. Hey Joe, how's it going? Great conversation earlier in the group. My God, too funny. So the question tonight is, are you a Facebook spammer? And I have to say, I don't think many of my Facebook friends really are, because I don't often get Facebook Messenger spam. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is, those messages, those unsolicited messages where people, they friend you and then 2 seconds later they are sending you a picture of their product or a business link or something. Like, they don't even know you. Like, you just connect, and then all of a sudden you're getting a message and it's a link to something, and you're like, dude, I don't even know who you are. Like, what's the deal with that? So this has happened a couple times just this week for me, and I thought it was so funny. It doesn't happen often, but as I'm expanding my network, and people are reaching out to me as well, I try to look at their feed and see if they're an okay type of person, and feel them out just by their Facebook wall, because I'm definitely open to expanding my network, and that's why I'm on here, right? But sometimes the sneaky ones sneak in. So this morning, this happened to me twice this week, and it's very rare. So I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of it. So I thought it would be a great topic to talk about. So if you are in a home-based business, if you're in multi-level marketing, if you're in network marketing, the one who happened today, the one who did this to me today, he just owned a web design business. So it didn't even seem like it was network marketing. But guys, don't do that to people. People hate that. That is, it's the worst thing you can do. It's rude. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes to just be pitched, right? And just immediately right out of the gate. Like, you make a connection on Facebook and then bam. It's like, what? I should have, my instinct, I just wanted to block the guy, right? But I kind of felt bad, because I know in the beginning, sometimes you don't know what the hell you're doing, right? You're just like, I don't know. if you're brand new to home-based business, you've never been in the profession before, in the industry before, you have no idea what to do, and you're trying to do everything right? And you're trying to be coachable, and you're trying to do what your upline tells you, but there are nuances, there are little things, there are skills that you don't know that you can learn, right? You feel like, I should just know this, right? It's just talking to people. No, there's sales, there's marketing techniques, but the good news is you can learn it. But it's kind of painful in the beginning if you're starting off rough and you're slamming people, and spamming them in Messenger, or even just posting your product links everywhere, all over your page, without giving value. So there's definitely a way to go about it. There's skills that need to be learned, and there's nuance. So this particular guy this morning, he friended me. I checked out his feed. I'm like, all right. He looks all right. 2 seconds later, I get this business link, and I was like, dude, I have to ask, does this marketing strategy really work for you? So I messaged him back, and I said, I really want to know. I truly want to know, does this market, and I called it a marketing strategy, really work for you? Because in my profession, we call this spamming. And he was confused. He's like, I don't know what you mean. This isn't a marketing strategy. I just sent you my link. And I'm like, exactly. You just friended me 2 seconds ago. You haven't even said hello. You haven't even liked any of my pictures. You probably haven't even taken the time to see if I am a good fit for whatever you're offering, and you're sending me your link, right? So I didn't go into all that detail, but I just said, exactly. Like, you're sending me your link. And I said, you haven't even said hello. You haven't even, so I did go into it a little bit. And he was taken aback again. He's like, I still don't understand. It's not a strategy. I'm just sending you my website services. And then I just left it alone. And then he must have thought about it, and he came back. He's like, I'm really sorry. I pitched you without even, he actually apologized. And, at first I was a little annoyed and I probably should have just, let it go. But I kind of wanted to help him, and the other guy too. So the other night when I was on a live, there was a gentleman who was posting his pictures and stuff. And then after I got off the live, I'm getting pictures from him of his chocolate and his coffee or something. And I'm like, dude, stop. So I really want to help him. I'm sure in the end I will just end up getting frustrated and stop wasting my energy. But I understand, I remember, when I was first in network marketing and multi-level marketing, I was confused too. Hey guys, I see all the likes. I so appreciate that. When you hop on, say hello to me. Show me the love. I love seeing likes and hearts. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. But let me know you're here. Let me know if you're catching the replay. As always, just say hey so I can give you a shout out. Nancy, I see Shane, Jeff, what's going on? Shauna, Shannon, who else is on here? Shane. All right. Great, guys. So happy Friday to you. So now I've totally lost my train of thought. But anyhow, don't be a spammer, right? So don't do that. Nobody likes that. It's not going to do you any service. So really what you want to do, there's trainings out there. I have been a diligent student for the last 6-7 years on this topic. I'm still learning. I have so much more learning to do. I mean, I'm certainly not the greatest by any means, but I am always learning and I'm always getting better. And there's so many great trainings out there. There's free trainings. And then as you graduate, you start sticking your toe in the water. You find out who you like. Then you can invest in some decent trainings. And I can totally make some great recommendations. If you are looking for anything, just let me know. I can point you in the right direction, especially with Facebook marketing. That is one that I've done a lot of research on. So really what you need to do, you really need to build your audience first, right? You need to expand your network, right? And you want to expand it in a way that it's really your target market. Like, who are you speaking to? Like, what services do you offer, or what products are you selling and who are you trying to sell them to, and really understanding that. So building your audience big, especially when it comes to Facebook or any social media platform, right? So you're always building and you're always expanding there. And next you need to engage your audience. Now this is key, and this is where a lot of people might start to fall down, right? So people, they want to get to know you, right? And social media is so noisy right now. You really need to start to stand out a little bit, or at least just show a little bit of yourself, and allow yourself to be imperfect, and show your vulnerability, and just be you, right? And that's not always easy to do, right? That's hard. It's hard for people to get on these lives and do this. It's hard for people even to start posting. Even some of my clients, they're like, I don't like to post on Facebook. Even in our private groups, they're just so private. And I understand that. And it took me a long time to get out of my shell and my comfort zone with that too. Like when I first got on Facebook, I wanted my 5 friends and that's it. Like, I'm like, I don't need to be friends with anybody else. So I'm totally cool with that. So I've come a long way. Long way to go, but I've come a long way, right? So engaging your audience. So giving tips, giving value, giving advice, sharing things that you've learned along the way, education, inspiration, entertainment, right? Whatever entertains you trains you, right? So you need to show lifestyle pics and, kind of like a blend, right? And just really to let people know who you are. So that's the engagement part. So once you build your audience and then you engage your audience and you get people that they're starting to know you and like you, and you're attracting in the right people for you, right? The wrong ones, they'll fall out. You're not for everyone. That's cool. We can't make everybody happy, right? I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's totally fine. But the right ones will start to be drawn to you because you're just being you. And those are the ones you want. You want the people that like you for who you are, right? And so once you've engaged your audience and you've built trust with them, then you can sell to them. They'll be asking they'll be asking for your goods and for your services and whatever you have to offer, right? Then you can sell to them. So it's like build, engage, sell. So that's like a principle that I've been learning about recently. And, it's not all about selling. It's really about giving value and making an impact. And if you look at it that way, instead of looking at who can I sell to today, looking at how can I serve my audience better, right? So for me, clearly I'm a weight loss coach and branded in that arena, but I'm also, and as I see this more and more, I'm called to this more and more, I'm also a network marketing professional. And because I have struggled for so many years in that capacity, really trying to figure it out and find a way to make it work for me, because I believe in it so passionately and I see how it can change lives, that it's really something that I would love to incorporate more, and I'm going to incorporate more this year in helping people to understand it, like not just in my, the company that I work for, but everywhere. I know there are other coaches. So in my coaching practice, that's not multi-level marketing, but I do have another business on the side. But I have lots of friends who are in skincare, who are in makeup, who work in the arena. I do have other friends that are coaches, right? Maybe with Beachbody or something. So I have this whole circle of friends, and I understand the struggles. Like, we all get it. So if I can help any one of you out there in that arena, that's what I'm here to do. So, but don't be a spammer in the end. And I don't think many of my friends are, because they haven't been spamming me. Now, in the beginning, I did a lot of things wrong. I'll tell you, I am not always perfect. I'll tell you that straight up. But I have been on some great trainings lately, and they're blowing my minds. And I have a lot of freebies that I can give you access to. So if you are interested in any Facebook training, let me know, and I will help you out in that arena. Hey, Mary Ellen. How's it going? Hey, Len. How are you? Good to see you. Nancy, what's up? So, Mary Ellen, how do you build your audience? Well, you're just expanding you're making friends through Facebook. If you're talking Facebook, it's making friends, but it's not just a friend request, right? So it's really engaging with them. So if you're in groups, friends of friends, people that are commenting, like sometimes if you post something and your friend shares it, and then you'll see comments from other people that they're not your friends, but if they're engaged and they kind of like what you had to say, then you can connect with them, right? And it's just building. I love to do it through groups, and it's just pulling people, because it's all about who you know. It's like building networks, just like we would do in belly to belly, like through Chamber of Commerce, which is another offline great way to expand your network. Just through meetups, through charities, through community events, things of that nature. So I don't know if that helps answer your question. Hey, Vincent, how's it going? Hey, Erica. Mary Ellen, yes, FBI. What does that mean? Oh, Facebook. So are you saying, Mary Ellen, are you saying yes, you'd love some free access to Facebook training? Shannon, kisses. Hey, Shauna. All right, Shauna, did you teach this morning bright and early? I saw you did your Blizzard workout yesterday. That's awesome. I'm just scrolling. Len, just pretend it's a party, walk around and meet people. Exactly. Like, so here's one tip. If being like, so let's talk offline. I like to do online because that's just my wheelhouse here. But offline, going to chamber events, they can be pretty, sometimes you can get all stressed out about it, and it's pretty tense, and all you're doing is like swapping business cards. Like, oh, great, yeah, you want my card? Great, give me your card too. And like they're going in the bin, right? You're not going to do anything with them. Come on, most people don't. That's the problem. But if you more or less look at it, rather than going around asking people, oh, so what do you do? Just engage. I make conversation in other arenas, like, oh, do you live around here? Do you have family? What kind of projects are you working on lately? Just to try to shake things up, because people are more than what they do, right? And really, what we want to know, we really want to get to know people, and sometimes that conversation just kind of stops after you're like, oh, what do you do? And it's like, oh, I'm a teacher, and it's just you go back and forth, and it's just kind of dead. It's more like, all right, what cool things are you working on now? What are you excited about? Like, in a way that you're not being weird, but you're just kind of being you. So making it more of a party. Exactly, Len. And meeting people. Online, like I said, through Facebook groups that you're a part of, through various connections, people that you know, doing forums, building your audience, Mary Ellen, getting yourself out of your comfort zone, maybe doing some lives or doing a special geared event, like for like a workshop. I know you with the oils, with like essential oils. I don't know a lot about essential oils, but doing a little education tip yourself, like maybe doing even if you wanted to do a private group and collect the people that are interested in that and going on live for maybe a couple nights out of the week, a 3-night special or something, and go do a live session through Facebook Live and teach them a little something. Talk about your favorite oils, but not just showcase them. Like I love pictures and images, but also telling the story. That's also part of engaging. But when you can share your story, and that will also help to build your audience, because people start to be attracted in. They'll be like, oh, I didn't, you just start to resonate with people, and you'll start to inspire people. And by you shining your own light, they'll be like, oh, like they'll come out. I hope that makes sense. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Mary Ellen, Facebook Live. Well, you can do it. Maybe in just a group to start. I don't know. I know it's scary at first. But it's totally doable. Mary Ellen, I would start with groups. Do some groups first, and then you can go live in your groups. And then it's not so public. It's not so out there. You can totally do it. You're rocking it. I know you love the oils. I can tell by your posts. Like, I can see it in you, like how much you really do love that. So that in itself, that shows through. So I love watching your posts. Hey, Jenny, no problem. You jumped on late. Yeah, I know. Don't you hate that when you jump on late and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to jump out and I'll catch the replay later. All right, guys. So I hope that helps some of you out there. I thought it was just so funny this morning. I'm like, really? Oh my gosh, stop. I'm like, stop. But I wanted to help. I wanted to help these people. And the first one I did. I'm like, can I give you some advice? and he took it. And I guess he is working with someone, I hope, from his company. But just, I know it's a learning curve. So it's my public service announcement. If you're new to that world, don't be a spammer. And my call to action here tonight is, if you are interested in learning how to grow your business more online, especially with Facebook, let me know, because I can get you access to a couple of awesome free trainings. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off. It's Friday night. We got a fire going in the next room, so I'm going to go get comfy, cozy, and sit in front of the fire and warm up. I hope you all have an awesome weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.